hardest things is beginning that reconnecting journey. And you're wanting to reconnect, you want to have date nights, but there's so much pain. There's so many times that a spouse was vulnerable or a spouse planned something and it went south. And there was pain and anger and frustration and overall just hurt. And I know that we want to show up in those events consistently. But the problem is if we're still holding all that pain over that person, if as a husband we're still thinking, no matter what I do, it's going to suck, it's going to fail, it's going to be a crapshoot, then we show up with all this fear and all this like, oh, no matter what I do, it's going to suck. And we can't show up that way. As a betrayed spouse, if she shows up feeling like, oh, no matter what this looks like, he's going to ruin it, it's going to suck, it's going to end in pain. If we show up, it's almost this like self-fulfilling prophecy. We're looking for those things that are going to ruin that night or ruin that experience. But we have to show up differently. If we can't show up differently, you might not be ready to show up for those experiences. You might just say, oh, I'm not ready for that concert. I'm not ready for that church service. I'm not ready for that date night. I'm not ready for that excursion or that trip. And just say, I want to get there, but I'm not there yet. And then the process of, okay, well, how do I release those things? How do I forgive in those moments so that I can show up vulnerably, show up with hope, and show up with a plan? Because you need a plan in order to go into triggering situations, right? It's the whole prepare or repair. We don't want you repairing another date night, but prepare it well so you can have a plan and you can start having those moments that are awesome and precious.